Uh, we are back to being live now that my computer is done having a meltdown.
Well, some of us are back to being live.
Yes.
True, yeah. The others are uh, taking care of their thingies.
Stop.
We can't just say that.
Yes, we can. People cuss. People cuss on Twitch all the time.
No,
I can
I'm
say
just,
people
I'm
are
just
taking
saying,
care of their thingies.
I can't.
Only one of them have a thingy, Brandon.
We don't know who's doing what though.
Valid.
One of them left without explanation of what they were doing.
Oh, okay.
Very
Well,
true.
that gives me time to gather my things and figure out what in the world I'm doing.
Hmm.
Casper would like to do something whenever we get the chance as well.
Okay. What would he like to do?
He gonna bite. Piranha's back.
Okay. You got it. You got to give me a second. Let's wait for the
You're
others.
fine.
Let's wait for the others to get back, and then we'll go into that. Where
You're
is
fine.
the? I guess I'll just open this.
And I feel like, truthfully, I should be able to roll for damage and it not just be a 1.
Okay. So, not quite, not quite yet. Okay. So I mean, this is
Little guy.
just a little guy. Just a
guy.
little guy.
I know.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, at least we're back.
back.
We
Yeah,
are
better than
back.
ever.
We are back. Man, that was a really random.
Crash.
Yeah, because my screen just went blue, and it's like we're experiencing an error. Ah! And then it literally started screaming, not like not the way I was screaming, but like it started making a
not
loud
how you were
noise in
screaming.
my ears,
Cool.
and I was like, that is very random.
Guys, I have Casper.
Casper.
Come here. It's a Casper.
That's a dog.
Yeah.
But out of our 2 dogs, she is like a fox. She is our fox.
Okay.
Hi, babies. Hi.
Can we go ahead and start doing initiative?
Yes.
up
Yeah.
until
Yeah. We
his
can
turn?
go ahead and so okay. All right. So, you had Casper go up to bite.
Yeah.
What did he roll?
Let me roll real quick. He rolled a 14.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d4
Yes.
-1, so he can get up to 3. So and he can't get less than a 1. You know what I mean? So it's like he will at least do 1 point of damage.
He got 3.
3? Okay.
3 points of damage.
So he rolled a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
And then I'm trying to like put myself in between Shu and the werewolf.
Okay. So okay.
In
And then
wolf form.
so you're in wolf form. Is that your action or
Yeah.
okay?
It
So
takes a full action to
okay.
wild shape.
So at which point, let me go ahead and pull up my Roll20 so that we at least have some music. Because you guys are still in it, right? Or did it kick you out?
Oh, we're listening to music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I gotta
tavern
listen to
music,
it.
But
I'm working on it. Okay. Don't judge my.
I don't mind fighting a werewolf to tavern music.
Wait, how
That's
are
a vibe.
you guys hearing music?
in Roll20.
I'm in the game. It just hates me.
wait, you guys aren't on an airplane?
You're getting $100,000.
Wait.
I'm only getting 50. You guys are getting 50. I'm getting 25. You guys are getting paid.
I've got the music now.
Okay.
I don't
All
know
right.
what kind of taverns you guys are going to.
No, this is not. It's not.
Yeah, I changed it. I definitely changed it. Okay. Ooh. All right. So that brings us to the werewolf's turn. So the werewolf is going to go ahead, and he is going to do a. Yeah, he's going to do his multi attack. So he's going to make 2 attacks, both just with his claws towards Diala, since that's you're directly in front of him.
Okay.
So hold that thought just a second. Clear that up a little bit. Okay. So his first roll is going to be... Ooh, his first roll is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. His second roll is a 13.
That meets.
Okay, so that still hits then.
Yeah.
So that is going to be this and this. And that is going to be 3 points for the first hit.
Okay.
And that is going to be 4 points for the second hit.
Ow. I heard.
You stop it. Okay.
Ow.
And that will be his turn. So, Shu, you have just had this werewolf jump out at you, and then just as quickly, a wolf basically jump over you and kind of take a stance against this werewolf. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna... Am I standing or am I prone?
You're standing. He did not knock you down.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at the werewolf.
Okay. Does he need to roll anything, or is this just
Nope,
a...
I do.
Okay.
It's a spell attack.
Okay.
16.
16. That is gonna hit.
Fuck yeah! All right.
Jeremy, the look on your face was priceless. Thank you.
I didn't realize I could say that.
Sorry.
You're good. I'm not worried about language. You're good.
Hot damn! All right.
Hot diggity damn!
Heck yeah, brother!
Holy tootin' smootin', Batman! Okay. All right. Did you roll damage?
Yeah.
What was the damage?
It's 9 lightning damage,
Okay.
and from here on out, I can use my action on each subsequent turn to continue to deal another d12 of damage.
Yes.
Yep.
As long as you have concentration, correct?
Correct, I believe. Yep, up to 1 minute.
Yep. Okay. All right. So that brings us to the end of his turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Muriel,
Yeet.
you are also surprised.
Okay.
So it's going to skip your initiative.
Okay.
I need you and Kalamak to make a perception check for me.
Don't tell me there's another one.
6.
Swear.
13.
13. So Muriel, you have been caught because you're kind of in between where Kalamak was and where they were when they got attacked. And so your attention has been drawn from the sound of whatever's going on over there. And that has pulled your attention away. However, Kalamak, you see rushing across the boxes that stand about 20 feet high a humanoid figure running across.
Like the boxes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you an opportunity to react if you want to react.
To react, as in I can maybe. Do
He
an
is about.
action, or...
So he is about. I would say probably more like 15 feet above you.
Okay.
So he's about 15 feet away.
Make that ranged attack, baby.
Well, I would, except I'm looking at my stuff here. It was never addressed that I had any sort of ranged attacks.
Which would
Melee
be-
weapon. Throw a box.
Throw a box. I would like to.
Improvise them. Weapon.
I would like to try and knock over some stacks of boxes in the direction that he appears to be running.
Okay, so you want to basically knock out his path.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and, roll an attack for me. And let's see how hard you hit these boxes.
Not very hard.
Likely
A 9?
A 9. So,
They are
luckily,
boxes.
they're boxes.
that.
And they don't do much. So,
It's a tree.
what weapon are you using?
A great axe.
A great axe. So you connect with this first box, and you watch as it buckles, and the stack of boxes start to sway, and this humanoid figure has now stopped in its tracks to try to gain its footing. And that is going to end its turn.
Okay.
So that will bring us back to Diala.
Great. We gon' fight at this werewolf.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, I got an 18.
Nice.
They have to make a strength saving throw.
They rolled a 19 and they have a +2, so that's a 21.
Okay, they saved.
Okay.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I had an advantage. It didn't matter, but now I know in the future.
Why did you have advantage?
Pack tactics. Wolves have advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet, and they aren't.
So yeah. So
incapacitated.
well, no.
PvP.
Then go ahead. Advantage for what?
Attack rolls.
Oh, I mean you hit him.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, oh, it didn't matter this roll. But
Okay.
it's for me to know in the future.
Yeah. Okay. So all right.
And then Casper's gonna.
Well, go ahead and roll again on the off chance that you crit.
I did not.
Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure. We wanted to make sure that that was covered, and that didn't end up, turning
Yeah.
into a whole deal.
So Casper's gonna reach over and bite at the
He's
guy.
gonna nom, 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 nom.
He's gonna piranha.
Okay.
I'm a piranha. He got a 17.
That'll hit.
We're gonna do a D4 minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
He got it too.
Okay. So this werewolf lets out a bit of a yelp, and that is going to bring us to Kalamac's turn. So Kalamac, you are now staring at this humanoid figure in the shadow above you, that you can't quite make out who or what it is.
Right. I would like to try and scale the boxes if I could.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Get up there.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that would just be part of your movement speed.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean they're not like you're not climbing a mountain. It's not a straight up wall. It's just
Oh,
like
sure, yeah,
stacks
just
of boxes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right.
So okay. So yeah. So you are now up there.
Mhm.
Is your light still going? Because that's not
Yeah,
concentration, right?
I believe it is concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
oh,
haven't.
Wait.
I don't think so.
No.
It just
Okay.
lasts for an hour.
So,
I dismiss it. So yeah,
You
it's-
get up there, and as you get up there, the gnarled, blood-covered face of a second werewolf turns to you.
Oh. All right. And I still get my action and everything, right?
Yep.
I would like to grab it and just try and like pile drive them off the boxes. That's my instinct.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
If I may, could I use
Yes.
my bonus action to rage first?
Yes, you could.
I would like to rage.
Yes, if I could please enter a rage.
I forgot that Colomac was a barbarian.
Yes, I quite
For
recognize.
Okay.
whatever in my brain, I thought he was a paladin.
Then he said he was using a great axe, and I thought, oh, that's
Okay. So I need you to. Okay, so you went into your rage. I now need you to make an athletics check.
Which I believe I have. Do I have advantage on that because I'm raging, or just like a bonus? I'll look that up just real quick.
Yeah. Just go ahead. Yeah, you can look that up if you want to, because I don't know that immediately off the top of my head.
No, it's advantage on strength, so not athletics.
Okay.
You want an athletics check?
Yep.
It is a 16.
A 16.
16.
He got a 17 with his, so he rolled a natural 15 and got a +2. And I am not. If there was a way that I could, I can maybe pull this up to show.
Oh
Can
no,
you-
I believe you.
Oh, it slid down.
I saw it right before it slid.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately. So you attempt to grapple him. You get a hold of him. However, as you go to latch on, his fur is coated in some kind of liquid. And as he kind of wiggles his way away, he turns to you and looks at you, and you see that your arms are now covered in what seems to be fresh blood.
Ah. Okay.
And then that brings us to werewolf number 1,
Grr.
who is then going to Yeah, he is going to jump up and kind of try to climb, like claw his way on the boxes, which gives you an attack opportunity. Yep. And Casper.
And Casper. Okay. I go and roll 2 different dice, one for each of us.
Oh. Casper did really good.
Okay.
Casper got a 17.
That'll
She
hit.
get advantage on this one as well. From her pack thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you. Well, Casper still got 17. And I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah, those will both hit, so roll for damage.
I need to pull out more d12s or d4s. Okay. So that the first one is going to be 7 points of damage, and then followed by a 1 point of damage. So 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, he is going to continue moving as he kind of like. We'll do a acrobatics check for him real quick to see how well he manages this. Not very well. Let's see. Acrobatics. skills, perception and stealth. So nope. Okay, so yeah, so he doesn't do very well, and as he goes to kind of launch his way off, the boxes, they kind of give way because they're not like a solid foundation. So he is going to go ahead though, and he's going to make a attack on Shu as he comes back down. But he's going to have disadvantage on it since he's off balance, essentially. And that is a crit fail. So he drops down in front of you. I'm going to give you, Shu, a opportunity of attack.
If I was to take this, would it drop my concentration from the Witch Bolt?
I don't believe so. The only thing that I think can drop concentration would be...
Stop it.
The only thing that would drop concentration is if you tried to cast another spell that needed concentration.
Spell ends if attack is used on something else or target has total cover.
Okay, well, I missed that part then. So, thank you for your honesty.
No problem. I want to keep hitting him with lightning damage.
Okay, so you're just going to use that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or could I use that as my opportunity attack?
It's an attack, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Whatever.
I would let you. I don't know if it's full. I don't know if it's technically in the rules allowed, but I would let you.
That's a 10
That's a 10?
damage.
Okay.
10 lightning damage.
All right. So he is not looking great. He's looking a little charred. That brings us to your actual turn now.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
And that's a 6.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Muriel's turn. So
Okay.
at this point, you now see Kalamak fighting another werewolf up top, and you see this other werewolf over here.
Okay. So I'm gonna run towards Kalamak and the other one, and I'm gonna kind of jump up on some boxes. I'm not gonna be like close, but I'm gonna be up there, and
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a couple knitting needles at him. Pew, pew.
Okay. All right.
Okay. hold
Roll
on.
me an attack.
I always forget this part. How do I do this again?
Roll a d20.
Yes.
Okay. You take that number plus your attack bonus on your character sheet, and you give me that number.
Okay. 22.
Okay. So, okay. So, yeah. So, you throw the dart at him.
Yeah. Now I have to roll for the damage, right?
Yes.
1.
Okay. So, you chuck the dart at him, or the knitting needle, and you watch as it sinks in right behind his ear, and it gets his attention, and he lets out a bit of a yelp, but he kind of shrugs it off. Is there anything else you want to do before?
I don't think I have like any bonus actions, so
Okay.
I guess not.
Okay. That'll bring us to the second werewolf. So he is going to take a clawed attack at Kalamak, which is 2, or he's gonna make his multi attack. He is going to crit on one and get a 6 on the other. So that will be, let's see, D4. Okay. So that'll be 10 points of damage as he claws across you. Are you muted?
I am muted.
Okay.
So sorry.
All good. All good, sir.
I
All
do
good.
have- what is it? I've got resistance though.
Okay.
'Cause it's just pure slashing damage, right? I'm assuming, or piercing or something.
Yes. It is slashing damage. Yes.
Got it. So my rage.
Knocks it down to 5, I believe, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, and that'll bring us back up to Diala.
Yeah. So
The music
he's-
cut out just in time for the dogs to start going.
It's Lovely. Sorry, I had a.
It's ambiance. You guys are fighting werewolves. You have some
Yeah,
wolves in the background.
So he's proceeded to climb up, correct?
He climbed up and around, essentially. So it's like he basically went around you, but because you guys are in that little alleyway, he had to kind of parkour his way over you, essentially.
Okay.
And he did not do very well.
I would like to.
He's like, what?
I know. I would like to kind of not necessarily do the same thing, but try to get to him.
I mean, he's just right behind you.
Oh, I thought he was behind Shu.
You're right. Sorry. Okay. You can do that.
Yeah.
I need you to go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me, though.
Okay. I got an 8.
An 8. So you go to like jump, but as you go to jump, you're a bit bigger than the werewolf because you're fully a wolf, and the boxes kind of give way. So it does not. You're not prone or anything. It doesn't. But I will say that kind of stops your movement.
Okay. So I'm not next to him.
No.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and just like leave it be, and then we'll
Okay.
just switch over to Casper, and he'll
Okay.
get at him.
Okay.
Casper got an 11.
That will miss.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. And that brings us to Kalamak.
Okay. I just did some research and I found out while raging I do have advantage on athletics checks.
Okay.
I goofed that up. But so once
That's
again,
fine. I'm the DM and I couldn't remember, so you're fine. If anybody gets the heat for that, it's gonna be me.
I think would you say that that since we're both standing on box towers, would this be like, are we in real close quarters?
I wouldn't say
Like-
necessarily close quarters, but like if you mean you guys are right up next to each other.
Okay. I'm trying to think from an RP standpoint. I feel like it may be a little too dicey to try a swing of the axe. So I think once again I will just try grabbing them and
Okay.
dumping them off the side with me.
Okay. Let
I
me
will roll with
find.
advantage this time.
Okay, I will tell you right now. He rolled a 13 and he gets a +2, so that puts him at a 15.
I rolled a 13 with a +4, so 17.
There you go. So
Got a
you've got a hold of him.
All right.
You've got a hold of him.
Yeah, and I just want to. I would like to attempt to fling him down if I can.
Okay. Let me see, because I know the grapple is an action.
Ah, okay.
So I'm trying to see.
That's fine. I can just hold a grapple on him.
Okay. So yeah, so you do have him grappled,
I'll take
which
it.
means that when it comes to his turn, he will get a chance to try to break it.
Hey, good luck.
But yeah. But if he doesn't, then on your next turn, you'd be able to do whatever you want to try to do with him.
Got it.
Okay. So that'll bring us to the first werewolf's turn. So he's gonna go ahead and get his feet back underneath him, like he wasn't on the ground, but he kind of like recentered himself, and he's gonna go for another multi attack against Shu. The first one's gonna miss. He rolled a natural 3. The second one is a 13 plus 4, so a 17.
It hits.
Okay. So that one is just one of these guys. And that is that is 3 points of damage.
Okay.
As he claws at you with one of his claws.
And I need to make a concentration check, correct?
Yes.
Make sure Witch Bolt holds?
Yes.
Okay. You said it was 3 points of damage, right?
Yep. So I believe that means that you're rolling 10 plus the 3 plus whatever the level spell was. If I remember.
10 plus 3 plus spell level?
I believe so, yeah. Let me double check.
Yep.
You must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC equals to 10. Or half the damage you took, whichever number is higher. So 10, if you take damage from... Okay, so it's just 10.
Just 10? Oh, perfect.
Yep.
That's a 16.
Okay, so yeah, you're good.
Sick.
Okay, so you maintain concentration. That's going to end his turn, and that's going to bring it to you.
Let's fry this fucker more.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Okay. I mean, hey, it's still damage, right?
3 damage.
Okay. And that brings us to Muriel.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Wait. So, I have a question. For the
Yeah.
proficiency bonus, is that added on to the D20 roll or to the damage roll?
That's the proficiency bonus is already included in your attack bonus.
That's included in my attack bonus. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's added to the.
So the attack bonus is the only thing you add, and then based on what type of weapon you're using, you only add the modifier. So if you're using a dart, you would add your dexterity.
Oh, so wait. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, but you don't ever add anything to your damage that you roll.
No, yeah, you add your modifier.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah, I guess
earlier-
you wouldn't have been able to have just a 1 because your modifier probably would have made it a 5, right?
For dexterity, it would have been a 4. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay. I will update that.
I need to write all of this down because it's like too long in between action ones,
Right.
and I forget all the stuff I'm supposed to do.
That's
Okay.
all right.
I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. So,
And then I'm going to throw another dart at him.
okay.
And can I have advantage since Jeremy's holding him still?
I think.
I think you would maybe. I think you would have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. I would give you advantage on that. Even if for some reason you don't, I would still give it to you. Grappled. Speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from bonus movement. Effect ends when forced away from target or incapacitated. So it doesn't explicitly say that you would get advantage, but I'll give it to you. That's fine.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, so I got an 18.
That'll hit.
Hit him, and then I got a 4.
Okay. Plus your...
4 piercing damage. Yeah,
Right.
and that has my modifier.
Okay. That already has your modifier in it?
Yeah, because I rolled a 1.
What's your dex modifier?
My dexterity modifier is +3.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, you sink another one of those needles into his neck as he lets out a yelp. That'll bring us to his turn, and he is going to attempt a strength check contested by you, Kalamak, to see if he can break free. He crit.
Now I'm lucky I had advantage because I crit failed, but then I got a 9. So.
Okay, so he does manage to break free.
No.
At which point he's going to go ahead and he's going to take one swipe at you with his claw. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. And then he's going to do, that'll be 5 points of damage.
And that's halved already.
No. So that would be halved to 2.
Okay.
I roll down.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. So, he is going to... No, that'll be it. That'll be his turn. Brings us back to Diala.
Yeah, I want to continue my movement and try going after that werewolf guy.
Okay. I mean, he's still... Yeah. So, you at this point, you're just like catty corner to him, so you just got to get over the boxes, so it'd just be some extra movement due to difficult terrain.
Okay.
So, yeah. But you're there.
Cool. Nope, didn't hit.
What'd you get?
An 11.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that'll end it there. And then
Okay.
Casper got a 18.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll do it.
And he got
I
1
really
point of
don't know
damage.
how to orient my... 1 point?
1 point
Hey,
of damage.
1 point is 1 point is 1 point. It'll work.
He's
I
just
really,
being
I'm having a hard
irritating
time
at this
figuring out how to orient my camera. Because, like, no matter where I have it, because I have to, like, move that. Because wherever I'm looking, it looks like I'm, like, looking away from everything instead of, like, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. That's just my OCD kicking in.
I don't think it's your OCD. I think it's your ADHD.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It can be both.
yeah, I have OCD because of my ADHD, so it's a little bit of both. And I don't know what my eyebrows are doing, but they bouncing. They anyway, distracted squirrel. Okay, Jeremy, Calamak,
Yeah.
that brings us to you, man.
That's me. All right. Kalamak is thoroughly pissed at this point, so he's gonna throw caution to the wind, and I will make a reckless attack with my great axe.
Nice. That's advantage, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's see it.
All right.
Hit him really hard in the face.
Yeah, an 18 and a 17.
That'll hit.
Those will hit.
Either way.
Hell yeah.
Heck
Gonna go
yeah.
Here.
Heck 'em.
A 10.
10 points of damage? Not bad, sir. You, as he kind of like breaks free and kind of steps back and takes a swipe at you, you retaliate with your great axe across his chest, and you watch as what remnants of clothing he had are torn away as a large, gaping slash is now cut across his chest.
And he's naked now. We can use this.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to Werewolf number 1's turn. He's going to go for a multi-attack against Shu. The first one is a 21. The second one is also a 21. He rolled 2 natural 19s.
Wow.
That's not fair. I demand a recount.
Okay. So for the first hit, it is... Oof. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And for the second hit, it is also 8 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. How are you doing, Shu?
Still kicking.
Still kicking.
So he kind of gathers himself after that shock you gave him and just pushes through the lightning and just tears at you as you're trying to hold your spell together. So I need you to make 2 concentration saving throws for me. Or, yeah, constitution checks.
My witch bolt is no more.
Oh, no! So it drops. At which point, though, that brings us to your turn. Because he is done.
Well, poop puts a wrench in my plans.
I know it's past 11, guys. We're almost done.
Screw it. We're gonna hit him with it again. I'm gonna use my last spell slot to
Okay.
throw it out of his face again.
He kind of lets out this victorious howl as he looks at you, and you're just like already charging it up in your hands again, and just what'd you get?
That's a nat 20.
Oh snap! Okay, so he kind of comes down out of his howl and just looks as you're already in the process of throwing this. Tell me how you launch this at him. What does this look like when you cast the spell?
So I get dinged twice with claws, and the second one takes me like this, and on my rebound I've already charged the witch bolt, and I just fling it right at his face.
Okay.
Kind of like Tobey Maguire in the first Spider-Man movie. Just
Yes. Okay. So all right. Roll for damage.
Double still.
Yep. You can either roll double the dice, or you can just double the.
I rolled 12. I'm gonna take 24 damage off him. Thank you.
Okay. So you come back and you launch it, and it connects directly into his face as he kind of launches backwards, and you watch as his shape then falls back to the form of a man, you almost watch as the lightning from the witch bolt goes through his entire body and then shoots out his feet and his hands, and he falls to the ground limp and deceased. Okay.
Had to do what I had to do.
That brings us to Muriel.
Okay. So, at this point, I think she would just go at him with her Minotaur horns,
Okay.
even though they're technically invisible because I still look like Jashu.
Yeah, but they're still there. So it's just an illusion.
So I'm just gonna hop across the boxes and just slash at him.
Okay.
And try to do it in a direction where he's not gonna fly.
Are you using your rush, or are you just using them as a weapon?
I don't think I can use rush because I have to move up to 20 feet to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So then, so you're just using them as an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your attack then.
Okay. Okay, and I don't use my attack bonus on these, right? Wait. Okay,
Yes.
no,
Yeah. No, you're proficient with them. So you would.
I have a note on here that says not proficient, and then it points at horns.
I mean, they are a part of
Attached
your
to the
body. Yeah.
I
So
do feel like I should be
yeah,
proficient in that.
if I'm wrong, I will figure that out later. But I'm pretty sure you're proficient with those.
Okay, so then that will be 16.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. And then that's 6 points of damage.
Okay. All right. That brings us to his turn. He is definitely not looking super great. He is going to turn towards both of you, and he is going to turn towards and see his fallen buddy. At which point he is going to use the disengage action, and he's going to jump from the boxes. And so I'm going to roll to see how far he makes it. So that is a natural 14. So I would say that's, yeah. So I would say he makes it probably with that arch, probably a good 15 feet. And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to get the rest of the distance away that he can. And for him, that is up to 40 feet. And so he is out the door and has cut to the left.
Whoa.
So, what are you guys doing? So that would bring us to Diala's turn. Are you guys keeping initiative? Are you guys letting him go?
Would I have even noticed that he had gone?
Do a perception check for me.
I'm also gonna do one because I would have been
Yep.
trained on the dead body in front of me.
I got a 24.
Okay.
I
So
got a 16.
you would have noticed after that one died, you would have turned just in time to see him hit the ground and then take off out the door in his wolf form.
I think if we're keeping like a turn-based mode, I'm gonna hold my action to wait until Kalamak or Muriel run off after him.
Okay.
If we're staying turn-based,
Right.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna hold my action until that. But I mean, other than that, I'm probably gonna more so investigate
Okay.
what I'm got in front of me.
okay. Kalamak, what are you doing?
Kalamak is going to dash after him.
Okay. So,
See if I can cut him off.
okay. So go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to see how you do, because I'm assuming you're jumping, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't got good that one. 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
So you hit and kind of stumble, so I'm going to say that's going to take like maybe about 10 feet of your movement.
Okay.
And then you still have, I think, what would that be, 50 feet left?
50 feet.
Okay. So you get out the door, and I need you to make either an investigation check or a perception check to see if you can find him.
I will do perception, please.
Okay.
Since I had held my turn until either one of them ran, does that also mean that I ran?
Well, it would be you would go after him essentially because you're waiting to see what he does.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Okay. You get out the door and there is no sign of him.
There's blood in my eyes. I can't see anything.
Yeah. So okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call initiative there. Diala, you rush out the door after him, and you come to the back of Kalamak, who is standing, kind of looking around, trying to see if you can see him. If you want to make a perception check, you can. You can attempt to.
13.
Okay. So you can see the signs that he ran off down a certain street, but you can see down that street and there's no sign of him. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of wild shape.
Okay. So you drop. Okay, so you guys drop wild shape. The battle has ended. Braun is in the warehouse dead.
Well, I guess we could bring the packages back now.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Can I investigate the dead former lycanthrope's body?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just any. Do I recognize it? Like, do I recognize who it was? Like, was it one of Tobias's guards?
Like one of the ones that was already there?
Either that, or if he was just a member of the Night Watch or whatever.
Go ahead and roll your investigation for me.
I ain't gonna know jack. Hold up. That's a 9.
It's a 9. You do not immediately recognize him.
Okay.
So there is no sign that you are immediately seeing to
Archer.
give way, because most of his clothing has been torn away.
Right.
And what hasn't been torn away has been charred by the numerous witch bolts to the face. So yeah.
Could I do a secondary investigation to see what he had on him, if any?
Sure.
That's a 7.
Nothing. He doesn't seem to have anything. While you're doing
Check.
so,
Gotta be
though,
thorough.
as you're doing so, you hear the clanging of metal coming from outside the opposite wall from where the werewolf ran.
I'm gonna go investigate that. That's
Okay.
for sure.
So, as soon as you step back there, you see Garen gathering up the body of Wes.
No.
And he starts limping towards you, and you see that Garen is also injured.
How many pieces is Wes's body in?
It's in one piece, but
Okay.
he's like basically put the arms over him so that it's a little easier to pick him up and carry him.
Gotcha. I'm gonna lightly push Garen off to the side, and I'm gonna grab Wes instead.
Okay. So
Say, I'm gonna ask Garen how badly are you injured?
I can walk, but physically I'm fine.
I
Mentally,
understand.
you said you had a way of contacting Tobias.
Yeah. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna take hold of the stone. I'm gonna focus on talking to Tobias.
I hear you, Shu. What is it?
2 lycanthropes attacked in the harbor. Many casualties.
Who?
At least Wes and Braun. Those are the 2 that I've seen so far.
What of the lichens?
One's dead, the other ran off.
Do you recognize the lichen?
Not the one that shaped back.
The other one that got away is Aspen. You recognize that name. We were bringing them back in hopes to cure their disease. What of Garen?
Garen's fine. He's right next to me. He's injured, but
Okay.
he's able to walk.
Listen. Store away what you can. I will send a relief team. Those of you who can, just come back to the estate.
Right away.
I will handle this in another manner tomorrow.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm banged up, but I'm fine.
No episodes? You did not hear him?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay. Bring yourself and your friends back to the estate. We'll get you patched up. You did good work
Right
tonight,
away.
Shu.
Thank you.
And then you feel the connection sever.
Did we hear any of this conversation?
Make a perception check.
Oh.
Because you guys are outside.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not.
would've been on the...
You are not. So you can make a perception check, but you'd be at disadvantage.
Didn't you say that I heard the banging coming from the opposite side of the warehouse?
Oh,
from where
true.
the
So-
lycans left?
That's right.
So there's a hole in the wall that he went through. I think I misspoke, and then they went out the door.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
And so
I got
11.
okay. Then
I got a 17.
Ooh.
At disadvantage?
Ooh.
Oh, at disadvantage.
Okay.
I did get a 17.
Woo! So, as you guys are looking for signs of the lichen that ran off, Muriel, you are standing now in this empty warehouse. And, actually, I don't know. Hold on. Let me double check just to be safe.
To say, is she only getting my half of the conversation?
Yeah.
I would assume.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just basically casting the sending spell. So it basically goes directly into your mind.
Gotcha.
So no, they would hear your side of it, but so you do hear him talking, so you know that he's informed Tobias.
Yeah, but I didn't get any of the good information.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
So
None of the good.
Well, we heard surprisingly no,
true.
and we don't know what was surprisingly not.
So okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and call it there for tonight. Sorry we went a little over time, but you know, I thought that you guys had a good.
Yeah, it was a good run.
Yeah. So.
When we join back on next time.